could swear it's been 700 degrees in here since you came in. I could swear that this room has been running out of air, and now it's starting to spin.
Hey everybody, I know I look a little bit different or a little bit odd, but that is because I was inspired by the incredible Miss Fame. I came across this picture. I don't know if you can see that though. I fell in love with it immediately, and I felt like doing a inspired look. So don't get your panties in a twist. Inspired means taking elements or certain elements of a look and make it your own. But no, I do not look like him or her whatsoever. I'm just inspired by the look he created for his persona, Miss Fame. If you want to know how I did my Miss Fame inspired makeup look, then you know what you gotta do. And as with all my makeup looks, I started out with my Urban Decay primer potion, and I applied that all over my lid, in my crease, on my brow bone, and underneath my lower lash line. Then for my first eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Melt Dark Matter eyeshadow, and I'm going to sketch out my cut crease with a angled eyeliner brush by MAC actually, and I'm using a piece of tape as my guideline. And once I've sketched out my crease, I'm using a 239 eyeshadow brush by MAC to thicken that line even more, just to blend it out and make it just a lot more dramatic. And next I'm going to use the MAC Amber Lights eyeshadow, and I will be applying that with a 239 brush also by MAC. And I'm gonna completely fill in that space I left open on my lid and a little bit in my crease. And as you can see, I'm just using windshield wiper motions to distribute the color. And for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Whisper of Gilt, and I'm applying that right underneath my brow with a concealer brush by Royal Langnickel. I'm also applying it on the very beginning of my brow. And time for some glitter. I'm going to use the Lit Cosmetics Clearly Liquid Glitter Base, and I'm gonna mix that with a glitter I do not know the brand of, but it's a dark gold glitter, and mix that together and then apply that all over my eye area, so on my lid and a little bit in my crease with a concealer brush by Morphe. And then for my brow bone glitter, brow bone glitter, I'm going to use Lit Cosmetics Beach Baby Glitter in size 3 and apply that right underneath my brow with that same concealer brush by Morphe. And now I'm going to use my trusty Catrice liquid eyeliner in Dating Joe Black, and I'm just going to create a super big winged eyeliner. And I'm using my piece of tape as a guideline. And just a little tip, to make your eyeliner super dark and matte, apply a black matte eyeshadow on top of it. Now I'm taking a little bit of that dark matter eyeshadow again, and I'm applying it right underneath my lower lash line. I'm first doing that with a 239 brush by MAC, and now I'm doing that with a angled eyeliner brush also by MAC. And now I'm taking a little bit of Kat Von D's autograph pencil in Puro Amor and line my lower waterline with it. And before I forget, I took a little bit of my eyeliner again and completed the shape of the eye makeup look with that, let's say, inner corner wing. Next, I'm going to use Mochi eyeshadow by Sugarpill Cosmetics, and I will be applying that with a small eyeshadow brush by Royal Langnickel, and I'm applying that right underneath that big winged eyeliner, so to say. And I'm using this as a base for another product I'm going to apply later on in this video. And after I was done with that, I was gonna experiment with some false lashes, and now I'm going to continue the rest of my face. And so of course I'm using my Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in Deep Dark to really warm up my face. And just to let you know, I did my foundation almost the same way as I have been doing for these past couple of weeks, only this time I left out the yellow toned foundation by Kryolan so I can make my highlight stand out a lot more. It's drag after all. And now I'm going to use my trusty Sleek Contour Kit, and I'm going to use the darkest shade, and I'm going to start out with doing my nose contour. I'm first going to use a 217 blending brush by MAC for it, and then for the tip of my nose I'm using a pencil brush by Inglot. If you really want to know how to contour your nose like a drag queen, check out Miss Fame's videos. I'll bet you'll love it. And now I'm just going to contour my face like I always do. And for this part, I'm just using a angled contour brush by the brand Nancy. And then for my first blush, so to say, I'm going to use Flamepoint eyeshadow by Sugarpill Cosmetics. And I'm applying that actually on the highest point of my cheekbones first. And then I'm softly blending it out a little bit. Then for my next blush, I'm going to use another Sugarpill eyeshadow. And this one is called ButterCupCake. And then I'm applying that really on the apples of my cheeks and connecting that with Flamepoint eyeshadow. Yeah, just so I can get a nice gradient effect. And for my first highlight, I'm going to use my Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Glorify and apply that also to the highest points of my cheeks with a very simple fan brush. And then for my second highlight, I'm going to use Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Whisper of Gilt and apply that to the tip of my nose and to the bridge of my nose and a little bit to my Cupid's bow area with a Royal Langnickel concealer brush. Okay, so now for the, let's say, artistic contouring part, I'm using a baby blue face paint by DiamondFX, and I'm first gonna map out the shape of the contour. Let's call it a contour. And then I'm just gonna fill it in bit by bit with a large eyeshadow brush, also later on with a sort of kabuki brush, but it's a little smaller than that. But anyway, it helps to you know, look at the example picture, so the original photo of Miss Fame, because I can't really tell you anything about this because it's just really, you know, self-explanatory. Also, this is the part what I was talking about where I used Mochi eyeshadow as a base for yeah, my face paint. I had so much fun doing this, you guys. It's good for your brain, as in for your creativity part. And it's just, Miss Fame just created a beautiful look and I just wanted to give it my own spin. So yeah, now I'm just applying it to the rest of my neck. And once I've done that, I'm going to continue doing my lips. So I'm first gonna outline my lips with Stripped Down Lip Pencil by M.A.C. And remember, when it comes to your lipstick, or actually all of your makeup, just take your time. You know, a tutorial has been cut in, but when it comes to lipstick and makeup itself, take your time. And yeah, now I'm just gonna apply Sensual Sparks lipstick by M.A.C, apply a couple of more lashes, and I'm done. So that was it for the tutorial. As you have seen or may have noticed, the tutorial went a little different than my usual tutorials. That's because I didn't even plan to film this look in the first place. I just felt like getting a little creative, you know, trying out some products and just, you know, play with makeup. And then I thought, you know what, I'll just put on the camera and if people want to see a tutorial for it, I'll at least have some footage to create a tutorial with. So if you want to follow me on my social media pages, then just type in Makeup by Namaisa on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. I always forget what I have on social media. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you all so much for watching, and until my next video. Bye guys!